So I just went to Best Buy. Now this is a Blu-ray that 4K Blu-ray. I'm waiting for the price to drop a little bit, and that's Gremlins. So I picked this one up, and if you're looking for it, you should probably go hit up your local Best Buy. The Steelbook here is $12.99. And like I said, I've been waiting for this one to go, I guess, on sale or whatever. I knew I'd eventually pick it up, but it's not one of those titles I felt like, would be going like out of print anytime soon. So I think when it first came out, it was like $24, $25 or something like that. I held off. It's been actually a while. I think it came out like last year, didn't it? But anyway, yeah, I finally picked it up. So I got it now, and I figured it wouldn't go any lower than this. Now, I'm not a fan of the artwork, and I guess that's really ultimately why I wanted to make this video. And I always keep, whenever I upgrade movies, usually I'll sell off the old ones or give them away to somebody who wants them. But with the Gremlins, I just, since it's one of my favorites, I always keep all the old editions, even my DVDs and obviously VHS, but the DVDs I still have up on my shelf. I kind of got them just all next to each other. When you're collecting physical media, part of the appeal is the artwork, the case and all that good stuff. Let down with this, but again, I was mainly just concerned about just getting the movie at 4K. And that's all I really wanted. I'm not a big collector of Steelbooks. They don't really do anything for me. I know some people. I know Jordan. What channel is he doing now? I wanted to say After In Media, but that was a long time ago. Pokey Flip. He's on some new stuff. But Jordan, most of you know Jordan is. You watch Game Chasers, but he is totally into Steelbooks. I've seen his Steelbook collection. It's insane, crazy. I pick them up occasionally if it's like amazing, like honest. This one too. I'm not a big superhero guy, but I've never seen this. The 4K is supposed to be like amazing on this, so I was like, screw it. Maybe it could be like something I watch just because I want to see some 4K reference material. But this was only $9.99. I'm in a Best Buy parking lot right now. $9.99. No, so why not? But I'm not really heavily into collecting Steelbooks, and it's not like something. I honestly prefer slipcovers. That's my thing, slipcovers. I message Joe from GameSack all the time talking about like 4K releases, what's coming out, and what's all that, and he has no interest in slipcovers, so he saves his to give to me. But there's something about slipcovers. I don't know what it is, but I really love them. And that's where I was kind of disappointed on just Gremlins in general. This artwork kind of sucks. And also on the regular 4K release, just the standard 4K release with the slipcover, that artwork is completely different than this, and it sucks too. And I feel like I need to, I guess, clarify. When I say the artwork sucks, no knock on the artists or whatever who did this and then did the regular standard release, but I feel like a lot of newer releases in terms of physical media, like they're very lazy when it comes to the cover art. Not all, but a lot of it. And this is lazy. This is lazy, but I think a lot of it also has to do with the fact of the stylistic approach that they're going towards. Now, this is obviously going towards a minimalistic style, and you see that a lot just in everyday life in 2020. Well, 2020, but it's been going on for a little while now. Like the apps, the icons for your apps on your phone, they're always going to a more simplistic 1 to 2 color scheme artwork on them. Which sometimes works. I mean, no biggie there, but it's something you constantly see in a minimalistic style approach to art. Those Drew Struzan movie posters and stuff. Okay, it's few and far between these days. You're not really going to see it that much. It's just slap an actor on the front of a poster and then be done with it these days. Not that wasn't a thing before, but I mean, if you just look at movie posters now and cover art and now compared to it's night and day difference. And a lot of it has to do with this minimalistic approach to it, and laziness. And I just don't think there are as many artists over there that have practiced that style of the old school style of this sort of thing. I would much prefer just to put the movie poster, the iconic movie poster, on the front, and you see the Billy Peltzer holding the box that the gizmo comes out of, and then that's the way the DVD is, and the VHS that I both have. That's the way they are. The Blu-ray, what's it? The Blu-ray. The Blu-ray was completely different when it first came out too. Anyway. I kind of also know, I think I know why they do this. Is my theory. And I think a lot of that has to do with, like, why do we even need to change the artwork in the first place? So we're going beyond, like, what the artwork actually is, which I just talked about with the style choices and the laziness. But also beyond that, why even change the artwork in the first place? Why can't they just slap the old poster on? Why can't they slap the old DVD artwork on this? Well, my thinking is, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I would think the reason they do that is because they're trying to say, oh, this is a new product. This is brand new. You've never seen this before. Let's catch your eye, sort of thing. Not that, I mean, when's the last time you saw a DVD of Gremlins, anywhere in a store? So, I mean, but, yeah, that's the reason. I'm fairly confident that's the reason they do a lot of that stuff too. It's because you wanna give people just automatically looking at it. If it's on the shelf, you want them to know immediately that this is a different product. This is a new product. You might, if you're interested in this sort of thing, you might want to pick it up. You don't have it, but you probably don't have it. So that is yeah, that's why they do this. That's why they do this. I just wish that, which I understand wanting to put new artwork on something, but I just wish they'd go a lot more effort than something like this. This is just lazy to me. And again, not a knock on the artist. A lot of artists are working with the direction that they're giving, and I'm sure that the artist who actually created this artwork is a fine artist, but I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this. It's just strikes me as lazy. Let's put the 3 things that Gizmo can't have at the top with a little slash through it, and then put Gizmo here. That's lazy. And the regular one is lazy as well. It's Gizmo sitting on top of the Gremlins logo. Sorry, but that's lazy. Commission somebody to do a really, really nice piece. That takes a couple of months to sit down and paint or something like that. They could find somebody to do that. But why? Why throw the money into that? Even though you could probably pay an artist like just a few G's to do something really amazing if you wanted to actually do the effort of finding and searching somebody out to do something like that. But whatever. Studios, when it comes to artwork these days, studios are lazy because, I mean, everything's going to digital, right? So they put less and less effort into the physical media art. It's, hey, we're going to release something. Let's just slap something on the front cover, make it look different, and then call it a day. And that's what that is. And I'm not a fan of that. And it's not going to change either. It's not going to change. This is a thing. So maybe I'll have to make my own little slip covers for these things because I'm that big of a nerd. Anyway, tell me what you think below in the comments. Take care.